Dom, you've got a derby this week. What's the plan for that?
Yeah, we're going to train like an in-season week, get back into that sort of routine, but it's going to be good to have a hit out against some different opposition. We've done a lot of match play against each other and that over the course of the pre-season, so to come up against different opposition is going to be good fun.
Is this the time of year where you really got that energy going, everybody's pumped and you're playing against a real opposition?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you always take these games seriously. You always want to win. You always want to play well. We've worked on a lot over the pre-season, so to trial that against another team is going to be good for us.
Expect the intensity to go up as well from the intra-club games?
Yeah, I would have thought. I mean, our intra-club hit-outs have been, they've been pretty intense as you would have seen last week. But, you know, once you verse in different opposition again, it's going to go up.
What's the biggest advantage going from intra-club where you might be a little bit worried about smashing into your teammates compared to actually having an opposite number out there?
Yeah, I guess you're not so concerned about it because they're your teammates. You sort of maybe look after them a little bit, but now this week, probably not so much.
It's an important hit out, Dom, for your midfield in particular. But a few guys sort of in and out there and some new faces.
Yeah, it's going to be important for you guys. Yeah, absolutely. I think we've been working on our chemistry and our connection a fair bit, especially in the midfield group. So we've been trialling that over the course of the pre-season, and we're going to see where we're at this weekend.
You expect him to be back in?
Hopefully. He got managed a little bit last week, so we'll see how he goes this week and his training volumes and loads and see how he pulls up.
You think with the rotations dropping along the gap, do you think there'll be more people running through that midfield? And if so, we obviously heard about Liam Duggan, but is there anybody else that's been sort of coming through there for a stint?
Yeah, look, we've had JJ roll through there a fair bit, and for a little bit I've rotated with him last week, and you know, him pinch hitting in the midfield really helps us out. But you know, once we have everyone back fit and firing, there's plenty of mids to choose from. So I think with games extending, then yeah, we may rely a bit more on a few forwards coming into the midfield.
Jermaine looks as though he's had a really good pre-season. Do you think at the moment he's right in the round one calculations?
He'd have to be close. You know, he's had a great pre-season. The best thing for him is he's been injury-free and able to get a lot of minutes under his belt. So, you know, he's been playing well, he's been training well, been holding himself well around the footy club. So, you know, if he gets that opportunity, that'd be great.
Is he more than just a threat up forward now, Jermaine?
He's worked a lot on his midfield stuff as well. So, yeah, to add that string to his bow is obviously a bonus for him. So, you know, he's an extra year in the system now. He's more mature. So, I think if he does get selected, he's ready to go.
How much do you pay attention to Freo over the summer and what they've been doing? Did you have a look at their intra-club stuff, or do you just ignore that until this week?
Yeah, we haven't had a look at any of it, but this week we will. We'll look at vision of them. We haven't looked at them in previous weeks. We've sort of been worrying about ourselves and what we need to do to get right, but this week we'll hone in on them.
Do you care about the result when you say you do the homework on them? So the result means something, doesn't it?
Yeah, you never want to lose a game of footy, you know, even in the intra-club gets quite heated, your team doesn't want to lose. So, and then coming up against different opposition, you know, everyone hates losing, everyone's very competitive on the field. So, yeah, we definitely want to win this game.
And Liam Duggan has spent a lot of time in the midfield this pre-season. How have you assessed his pre-season to date?
It's been good, yeah. I mean, he's been injury-free and he's done a full pre-season in the midfield. So, and he's doing really well. He's probably been one of our best mids, to be honest. So he's ready to go, I think.
Look at some of the names who went well from Alan Hicks' goal, Ron that ground is not okay. The young paces, how important are those guys for the big jump that they could take the team to another jump?
Yeah, very important. We obviously know what your McGoverns and Hearns and Kennedys are going to bring to the side. It's this younger group of players who bring a lot of energy and a lot of improvement. So they played well the other night, and looking forward to see how they develop over the next year.
Is there a young them that they could be the difference?
Yeah, absolutely. We know what our senior guys are going to bring week in, week out. So, and the way that the young boys have held themselves over the pre-season has been a credit to them. But, you know, it's a long year ahead, and we're going to look no further than Freo this week, where they're going to look forward to having a good hit out.
Is there a young, I suppose one of the knock on you guys as your midfielder group, there's not really anyone super young pushing into it. or are we missing somebody? Is there somebody who could do that this year?
Oh, look, I think Jared Brander as well. He's had a good pre-season once again. You know, JJ's pinch hitting in the midfield, so you know we've got plenty of mids to choose from. And Lukey Edwards and Truey have also had great pre-seasons as first years. So there still is a lot of young talent out there.
The Derby this week looks like the AFL says no crowd. Would you like to have seen a few punters out there?
Oh, it would have been nice to, but I mean the number one focus is you know just getting a game under our belt. It would have been nice to have fans, but that's the way it is.
How are you feeling, Don? You've been right up in the running sort of early in the pre-season. How have you gone up to this point now?
Myself, personally, yeah, I'm okay, cruising along, you know, jogging around trying to get a kick, but, you know, injury-free, that's the main thing this time of the year, so I think I'm as fit as I can be at this time of the year, and I'm ready to go for the season, I think.
Can I just ask you about potential, the way the season's going to look, about hubs and all these kinds of things? Have you had any conversations with Simo about, hey, we might have to do this, and if so, what do you need to get through the year? What's that chat been like?
Yeah, we haven't been briefed too much on that just yet. I think whatever happens this year, the AFL are better prepared, and then us as a footy club and the playing group are going to be way better prepared this year. So they'll work through that over the coming weeks with how that's all going to pan out.
Was there anything personally for you that you thought, oh, just this slight tweak last year for me personally would have been good, because everybody's different?
Everyone is different, you know. People have families, some don't. You know, everybody has different things they want. But for me personally, I'm a pretty easygoing bloke. I'm not too fussy. So, but I know that we will be better prepared for this year than we were last year.
Was there an element at all that you struggled with last year? Was it pubs, anything at all?
Oh, being away from home's obviously difficult. I think the element of not knowing how long you're away for was quite difficult. But other than that, mate, we got looked after pretty well, and they'll be working through that over the next couple of weeks, how that's going to look for us.
Apparently Shep broke his nose the other night. How's he looking?
Yeah, he broke his nose and then hobbled off with a hammy, he reckons. So that's apparently. But yeah, I don't know. I think he's fine. I think he's fine now. But yeah, he bit of carry on, they reckon, on the field that day.
How are you feeling of seeing some of the trailers go out for that Making Their Mark series? How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, good. It looks like it's going to be a good series to watch, so I'll definitely be tuning into it, and hopefully they've captured our culture of our footy club, and you know, Nick started on it a fair bit, so I'm looking forward to watching it.
Which is interesting, the way it sort of looks like it's playing out with the Riley O'Brien situation. I think a little bit different to how the club sort of pitched it last year. How do you handle those sorts of things?
Yeah, don't know. I'm just gonna have to wait to watch it, mate. I haven't heard about that yet, so I can't really comment. Sorry.